When it comes to ulcerative colitis, the postbiotic butyrate can be a game changer. In my last few videos, I've talked about how ulcerative colitis affects the gut microbiome and why butyrate plays such a big role when it comes to repair and recovery, and why supplementing with butyrate is becoming a heavily studied area of research when it comes to ulcerative colitis. And today I want to talk specifically about what butyrate actually does when it reaches your colon. Now, one of butyrate's most important jobs is to serve as the fuel source for the cells that line your colon. Just like your muscles need energy to function, so do the cells that make up your colon lining. Those cells are constantly renewing themselves, maintaining the protective barrier between what's inside your gut and the rest of your body. And butyrate is one of the main compounds that keeps those cells well fueled. Researchers have also found that butyrate helps to support the specialized cells that produce a protective mucus layer covering the colon. And this is important because that mucus acts as another layer of protection against inflammation. The other amazing thing about butyrate is that it actually influences immune signaling and supports a healthier immune response. This is especially important in ulcerative colitis because it is an autoimmune disease where the immune system is the thing that's driving the inflammation in the colon. So researchers aren't just studying butyrate because it's fuel for the cells that line your colon. They're studying it because it supports several different parts of the cycle when it comes to ulcerative colitis. Lowering inflammation, supporting the lining in the colon, helping to regulate the immune response. When you put all of that together, it's easy to understand why butyrate has become the most researched compound when it comes to ulcerative colitis. Now, if you'd like to learn more about butyrate and our postbiotic supplement, the Butyrate, you can check the link in our bio. And just on a personal note, one of the reasons why I decided to do a series on ulcerative colitis specifically is I keep seeing these really devastating reels that show up in my feed of people that are suffering with this condition. I certainly treated this a lot during my time in practice and saw firsthand how hard this condition can be. And I know that postbiotics are relatively new to the marketplace, even though we were using them for 20 years, but most people don't know what butyrate is yet. And a lot of our customers that sought us out through the years did so because they had ulcerative colitis. They had done the research, they saw the studies, and they wanted to give it a try. And for so many of them, butyrate supplementation has been a complete game changer. And look, it's not a cure-all, it is not a replacement for medication, but it can bring a lot of relief. And so if you know someone with ulcerative colitis, I would encourage you to share this series with them. They don't have to buy our butyrates, but I want to get the word out about butyrate and postbiotics in general, that there is something that can make this condition a little easier to manage. Now, obviously, gut health and postbiotics is kind of my thing, so if this has been interesting to you and you want to continue to learn more, then follow along.